Hello and welcome to the Talking Ben's Valorant Tournament Season 2, week number 5. And boy, do we have a prime time matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Crashout Kings 2.0 going up against Money Up Syndrome Down. I'm joined with Drew on commentary here. Drew, we are in for a fantastic game between these two. 2 and 3 seeds in the standings currently. So this is a big game on the line right now. This could determine who gets a bye, who faces somebody in the first round of the playoffs later. So a lot is at stake right now. Taking a look at the Crashout Kings 2.0. I'm assuming that we're eventually going to get Chris Hansen on Deadlock, I would assume maybe, but maybe they'll play Fade here. But looking at the rest of the team comp, Drew, what are you seeing that you're liking so far out of them?
I'm seeing that it looks like a lot of people are on their comfort picks. A lot of people are playing agents that they're pretty familiar with, like Dabs on Clove. We got Oishi on Sage, Coke on Reyna. Those are all like looking good. They know how to play these agents, so hopefully they can lock in and win.
Absolutely. We do have Ben on the get-go. He has known to be playing that as well, and we'll have to see how Chris Hansen does on Fade. He's more of a Deadlock player, but a
Yeah,
little
he's
bit of a
normally a
change up in
synth
the top.
main.
Yeah, a little bit of a change up in the team comp here, so we'll see if it works out. On the other side, though, we do have quite the composition, and I'd say it's a very aggressive one for the attackers here. We have Reyna, Raze, Breach, Vise, and Clove for Money Up, Syndrome Down. So we will have to see how it all turns out. And I'm going to go quickly over to Isaac for the Extreme X Factor of this matchup. Isaac, who's the X Factor?
All right, really quick, I don't have much time. I'm looking over at the Phil on the right side of our screen. I'm looking over at Zerora. He has been begging to play Duelist all day. They're letting him play Duelist. Black is back, and I think he is back as well. Let's see it.
We will see how it goes, as it is going to be a B-sided push here from the attackers. Davinator going to be the only one onto site here, but it's going to be an easy movement through the site. The plant is going to get down from Gage here. They do hear multiple people, and it looks like Davinator's going to get hit, but Skedaddle going down. Bill able to get Ben right back, though. 4v4 for the defenders. They're going to go down. 2 kills from the Extreme X Factor. But look at this. The defenders get a couple right back. Oishi, as well as Coke.
Last player standing.
I'm going to have to go back to that, but my goodness, look at that. The Extreme X Factor came to play with 4 big kills to start things off there, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, Drew, was that Oishi shooting your own teammate, if I'm not mistaken?
I wasn't. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there was 2 attackers in, like, the kind of, you know, I forget that area that's called there, off to the right of where B-side is, but, yeah. Kind of strange, but the Extreme X Factor, Isaac was right on top of it. Zerora with 4 big kills in the first round. We'll see if they can keep it up here, as it's going to be an A-sided push here. The blind is out for Vise. Zerora does have the Vandal. Maybe going to give up the Sheriff to somebody here as well. It's going to be Oishi and Chris Hansen holding down sight here. The Boombot is out. It's going to miss Oishi in the corner. Yeah. We will have to see this. Damn it, but a kill there for Oishi, and Revo doesn't even realize. Revo's going to go down to Oishi as well. Oh my goodness, Oishi with 2 kills on the Classic. The attackers down a person here, but Zerora able to find one back. Oishi going to go down to Gage here, and now the attackers have the advantage. But Coke is on the flank here. They might get a timing. It's all up to Coke now. Coke looking. Zerora, the Extreme X Factor, is there, but going to go down to Coke. The Vandal is down. It's up to Gage and Skedaddle. 2v1. Coke is going to have to play some hero ball here. I don't know if he can pick up the Vandal. He does. Going to check through the smoke there. Skedaddle with the Bulldog. Gage holding. Gage is going to go down. Skedaddle with the blind, and he's going to take care of business. Skedaddle clutching it up when it matters with the wall bang on the Bulldog. Getting the round win for Money Up, Syndrome Down. They take a 2-0 lead. Drew Skedaddle with the calm aim there, taking care of Coke. How is he able to get the job done there and win the round for his team?
Yeah, I really like watching Skedaddle on Breach. He uses the util very well, and he flashed, swung it, and got the kill.
Absolutely. I mean, We see how Augie plays with Breach in this tournament. Skedaddle probably right up there with best breaches in the tourney so far. We're going to have a C-sided push here with a lurk from the Vise. Coke doing his coveted push-up here. Can he find something? He is not going to. The Extreme X Factor able to get a kill there on Coke. And Ben's going to go down to Bill. So a 5v3 already here. Oishi getting blinded, getting hit with all of this util. The attackers are easily going to get sight right now. Oishi going to get hit a little bit here as Chris Hansen and the Davinator are going to have to rally here.
Spike planted.
Davinator is going to be looking in, and they are going to find 5 people there. Bill gets another. That's his second of the round. Oishi and Chris Hansen, the last one alive. A jump. The Extreme X Factor might be ready for them. Oishi trying to find something. The X Factor able to find another engage, cleaning things up. A flawless round on the bonus. That is just something that you cannot have if you're the defenders. Drew, momentum is on money up, Syndrome down side right now. What do the Crashout Kings need to do to be able to lock this back in with Coke and Oishi leading the way right now?
They need to win their gunfights, because the attackers are just getting sight so easily and then taking that space, and they're kind of effing over everyone else. They can't hold down their sights, so the attackers get it so easily.
Absolutely, 3 people sitting at 0-3 right now is not going to get the job done. It is going to be an ace-side push, and Bill is going to take care of Coke early, so another player down for the defenders in the first 10 seconds of this round. They are going to be pushing very quickly here, trying to find something through the smoke.
Dabs is in a really bad spot here.
He is in the corner. I don't know if he's going to be able to find anything. He's going to get the kill, though, on Gage. But Revolt and the Extreme X Factor getting ones right back. Bill trying to find some more, as is Revolt with Oishi. It's Chris Hansen finding a kill.
Last player
Chris Hansen is going to go down, though, to Revolt, so it's all up to Oishi. A 1v3. Oishi going to see one, is able to get that. But the Extreme X Factor is right there. The revive is going to go up, but Zorora not going to take the fight here. Davinator's still alive somehow. I'm not sure how they're doing it, but there is Revolt cleaning things up as the attackers take another one. 3 kills from Revolt there. The Extreme X Factor and Revolt leading the way with Bill there as well, and it is all money up, Syndrome down. We got to take a look at Ben, though. 0-4 at the moment. You can only imagine how these comms are going in the Crashout King server right now, Drew. What do they need to do to be able to calm down and lock in here?
I think Ben needs to not get in his own head, because he starts to crash out around this time, and it's only going to make things worse.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to see if Ben can really size up here and lock in. Coke is going to go with an aggressive push here. Ben trying to find something, but look at that. Coke getting a kill there, but there is Revolt getting one right back. So a very aggressive C-sided push. Ben, he needs to do something here, and he's able to. Getting a kill there, but look at that. Getting one with his molly as well on Gage. Gage is going to ult here to try and find someone. He needs to find someone quickly, though, or else his ult is going to run out. The Extreme X Factor was hitting the head there, and look at Revolt, actually. Davinator taking care of Gage. Revolt trying to find more. There is able to find one on Chris Hansen, as well as, Zorora taking down the Davinator. So it is all up to Oishi going against the top 2 frags at the moment. Revolt holding the angle, saw one go by, and there it is. Revolt with 4 big kills, taking care of business. It is all Revolt and the Extreme X Factor Zorora. 18 combined kills in the first 5 rounds. It's just too much for these defenders to handle. It seems like, you know, Coke is able to get his early picks there, but the team really can't rally behind him and get the trades-offs that they need to. So we're going to have to see if Crashout Kings 2.0 can really find something here. Oishi has been a great second frag here, able to get 4 kills early, but they really need to step it up here from those bottom 3, so we'll have to see what happens. Coke going to try and push out, and that's just too many people for Coke to face. The Extreme X Factor finding themselves another one, as Oishi's gonna have to move to tree here. They're just so aggressive and so quick here. There is Oishi going down to Revolt, a 5v3 already. Oh, but there is Chris Hansen with the Stinger, able to find the Extreme X Factor.
Last player standing.
And Davinator's gonna go down as well, though, so it's all up to Ben. Ben not in a great position here to really do something. Revolt is going to try and find something. Ben trying his best, but Skedaddle cleans things up. Already 6-0. Drew, it's just an onslaught right now. I mean, we know that Coke likes to push up on the site, but do we really think it's a good idea for him? I know he's top frag right now, but I feel like these push-ups is just giving the attacker such an advantage whenever he dies so early.
Yeah, something about Coke is he's really good with his aim, but if he's only able to get his one, he's not helping out his team as much as he could be. So I think if he stayed back, didn't push up quite as much, and then he would be able to get more than just his one for the round.
For sure. We're going to have 4 ults here for the defenders, so they will try and look to get around here. Coke going to be sitting in B site. They are going to push through that, and Coke is going to go down again, just like we said. Bill taking care of them. It's already a 5v4, and the attackers have almost all of the advantage right now, but the ult is out for Chris Hansen. Plant going to go down. Ben going to try and find something. Oishi taking down Revolt, and Zorora taking down Chris Hansen. Davinator getting Bill there. Oishi on low health. Gage going to take care of the Davinator, but Davinator's going to ult right back and get him. But there's Zorora. Ben's going to try and find him. It's a 2v1. Skedaddle and Oishi in a fight. Skedaddle's going to win it. It's going to be Skedaddle and Ben. Skedaddle and Ben. Skedaddle is going to take care of him and win the round. Skedaddle with another clutch. So good. So lethal when he needs to be. I mean, Drew, that's 2 clutches this game for Skedaddle. His ult is online right now. How is he being so efficient with his kills and being able to be forced to be reckoned with for these attackers?
I don't know, because he's not their top frag, but he's clutching up when it matters. I think the play there might have been smoke bomb and have Gecko stay alive for Wingman to defuse.
Yeah, definitely. They'll have to revisit that whenever we get to half here. Coke still top fragging for the team at 6 and 7 right now. And he might go down again. Oh no, it's going to be Revolt going down this time. Coke able to stay alive. But here is the ult from Skedaddle. It's coming out. And look at that. Ben able to take care of 2 here. Getting both Zorora and Gage, but Bill was able to take care of one themselves. So it's a 4v2 here. Oishi going to try and find Skedaddle on the flank here. Is Skedaddle ready? Yes! Oishi going to go down, making it a 3v2. Skedaddle's going to try and go back. Look at the play by Vice here, though. Bill might be able to get timing on some of these people here. It looks like Skedaddle's going to be playing B site, and they're just all going to miss Bill. Just unfortunate timing here. Skedaddle going to try and push up as well. Maybe find one on Coke here. The timing was great. Coke going to go down in health, and now it's going to be a rotate back to C site. They thought it was going to be, but now we're going to C. Skedaddle looking to get the plant down. Bill going to try and hold here. Going to see Ben. Going to get hit there and go down to 118 health. They hear Coke. They hear Ben. Wow, look at that. Great use of the util by Skedaddle to stop the ult by Ben. Davinator having to reload here. Bill going to sit in the smoke, taking care of the Davinator. That Skedaddle's taking care of Ben. It's all up to Coke now. In a 2v1. Has to deal with both Skedaddle and Bill. There's Bill. It's Skedaddle. It's Coke. Coke trying to look for something. Skedaddle with the timing, maybe going to have it. Smoking off Coke. Skedaddle going to push. And Skedaddle with the clutch. A 3K to win it for Money Up. Syndrome down. He has done it again. The clutch gene is alive. Drew, Skedaddle has just been outrageous with these clutches. His poise, the ice in his veins. How is he able to do it time and time again?
That's the diamond in him, I guess. He's got that game sense. He knows when to wrap, where to play. He's got the aim. He's just the it factor.
Absolutely, the it factor trying to go along with his X factor there. Towards the top of the leaderboard. The Extreme X Factor still leading the way here. Coke is going to be in the corner. They're trying to find one, but Revolt taking care of them early. So a 5v4 already. The defenders are not looking hot right now. Bill pushing on the side. Did see Oishi at the end there. Oishi going to put another slow orb down, but doesn't realize that Bill was wrapping. Bill taking care of another one here. The Extreme X Factor knocking down the Davinator. It's all up to Ben and Scoober-Doo. The boy Chris Hansen trying to find something. Not able to there. Revolt going to push up. And there it is. Chris Hansen going down. All up to Ben, and it's a flawless round. 9-0 for Money Up Syndrome down. It is an absolute massacre right now. Coke is still leading the team somehow, and he honestly keeps dying within the first 15 seconds, so I don't really know how that's possible. But the Crashout Kings have to be crashing out at this current moment. They just can't seem to win a single round here. They will have 2 ults going against the 2 ults of Money Up Syndrome down here, so it's tough sledding for these defenders. We know that Lotus is an attack-friendly map, but to this extent, I don't think anybody was expecting a 9-0 already. So here are the attackers go again with an 8. Oh my goodness, I don't think we have, but there's Coke finding one early. So exactly what the defenders needed. Now the defenders are going to think better and maybe wrap around here. Coke still sitting with the Sheriff. It is a slow rotate for the attackers as Coke is going to try and pick up the Vandal. He's going to get it right at the perfect time. Just aiming over the head of Skedaddle, but is able to get one. Coke, look at this! Coke with the transfer was insane! Looking for the Extreme X Factor to end things at the end here. Is he going to do it? Here comes the damage! Extreme X Factor pushing into more, but Oishi is going to finish things off. The defenders finally winning a round, but oh my goodness, Drew, the 4K by Coke? What shots was he hitting?
You know, maybe that's what happens when we don't push up and we can get more than our 1. I'm sorry. That was amazing by Coke. The spray transfer on all of their heads was absolutely superb.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely sublime stuff from Coke there. He didn't get the ace as Oishi took it away from him, but still, the round is won for the defenders, and that is exactly what they needed here. They are going to try and hold things down a little bit more. Ben and Coke on C-site here while the attackers push it, checking the box, making sure that Coke isn't there. Revolt does have ult. They're going to throw the grenade. Yep, here is the ult coming out. And that util by Skedaddle, so important, as Ben is going to kill Gage again with the molly. I think that might be the 3rd time he's done it in game. Incredible stuff as Gage is going to get the ult back on the Dominator though. Skedaddle able to find one on Chris Hansen. But Oishi able to take care of Bill. They're making it a 4v2. Ben has to check his right side. I don't think he's going to. Revolt is right there. And it's not going to matter because Skedaddle and the Extreme X Factor, Nathaniel take care of business, get back to their winning ways, and they are going to be up 10-1 in this first half here. Drew, it's not looking good for these defenders right now, but you know, they still can get around here to end the half. What do they need to do to be able to slow these attackers down? As it looks like the Extreme X Factor is going to be pulling out an op here.
Unfortunately, the Sentinel they have is Sage, who's not very good at necessarily holding down a site. So hopefully they can just play together and win their gunfights. Maybe get some more kills on the board.
Yeah, definitely. Koku doing his coveted push. I'm going to miss the utility here. Is he going to find one? No! It's going to be Revolt taking down Coke. So again, a 5v4 already for these defenders. As Revolt's going to push into sight here. Chris Hansen going to find them with the dog. And look at that, Revolt and Skedaddle taking care of business early again. Oishi has to stay alive to maybe get the ult off, but Bill is going to find the ult himself here. Ben was able to stay out of it though. Going to maybe see Revolt. Yes, he is, but he's gonna go down. Revolt with 3, and it's all up to Oishi. I don't think they have the time to maybe use the ult. They don't. It is 11-1. The attackers, Money Up Syndrome down, have just been absolutely lethal as we go to the Fat Gerard Fat Stat of the half. I mean, what is there to say? Money Up Syndrome down have just been taking over this game. 11-1, I believe it's going only the 2nd time that we've seen this in the tournament. We have a combined, if my math is correct, that is a combined 54 kills from these defenders on the top of the team. Gage, you know, he's just there, but the rest of the team has been doing their job as Coke is trying to lead the way here for the Crashout Kings 2.0. but it might just not be enough. We could very well only have 2 rounds left in this game as the attackers going to start with an A-sided push here. The util is out. The Extreme X Factor going to try and find something. Did see Chris Hansen. So the eye is going to come out. They're going to try and take the 1v1 potentially. Coke maybe going to see Gage. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Coke. But the Extreme X Factor was able to take care of Chris Hansen. So now, 4v4. Are they going to be looking for Oishi here? Oishi still holding serve. And it looks like Zorora is going to back out of there. Wow, there is the Nabinator going down, but Ben able to get the trade there on Revolt. Going to send his wingman over towards door here. It is a 3v3. Ben, a big blind, able to get it on Bill, but Bill survives without getting hit nonetheless. Coke was able to take care of the Extreme X Factor. Ben, gonna go down.
Spike down.
It's 2v1, and it's all up to Coke again. Coke going against Skedaddle, and Bill. Skedaddle looking maybe to peek out at the right time here. Bill is there, and Skedaddle was able to swing, but Bill cleans things up. It is 12-1. We
Match
very
point.
well could have the fastest game done in the Talking Ben's Valorant history. I don't think anybody has only put up 1 round in a game before, as it looks like we do have a disconnect from Ben. I think we might get a tech timeout here, if I'm not mistaken, due to the Ben disconnect. So, yeah, we're gonna get a timeout here, I believe. There it is. With 3 seconds remaining, it's okay. But nonetheless, Drew, I mean, absolute onslaught by Money Up Syndrome down here. They've just been, you know, riding the wave of the momentum. And if it weren't for Coke maybe grabbing a 4K out of nowhere, this could have very well been 13-0.
Yeah. I don't even know what they need to change. I think Money Up Syndrome down is just, there are ones, wait, are they the 1 seed right now?
Money Up Syndrome now is currently the 2 seed behind Tyler's expectations, but they are tied with them in the sense that they only have 1 game loss on the season. So they're really trying to secure that 2 seed, but nonetheless, maybe get to the 1 seed as well. But the bye is most important, and I believe if they do win this round here, they are going to secure it. So we'll have to see how it goes. We're still waiting on Ben to join back here. But yeah, taking a look at the leaderboard, you know, it's been Skedaddle with his clutch gene. You know, you would think towards the top, but actually he is 4th frag at the moment. The Extreme X Factor has came to play. I'm not sure if Isaac is still around with us here to maybe get some insight on his pick with the Extreme X Factor due to, you know, playing so well. Isaac, if you're here, yeah, it's been a great game from Nathaniel. I mean, he's been absolutely unreal. What are your thoughts on him so far?
I mean, it's just, I was running the numbers earlier, and I was looking at playing a lot of Swift Play, playing a lot of other comp games as well, and I was looking through a lot of, pretty much every game today, he wasn't able to play Duelist. He was telling me all day, Isaac, I want to play Duelist so bad. Stop hitting me with that. I want to play Duelist, and it looks like he just got the chance to do it, and as soon as I saw that, I said, my 3 is carried correctly. Nathaniel's going to be the X Factor. Clearly, it was correct.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is probably the best Extreme X Factor performance we've seen out of an X Factor in this entire tournament. So we're finally going to get things back online here. Ben is back. 3 seconds to go as the match is going to be on match point here. A C-sided push from these attackers. And they are going to need to try and find a round win here, or else it is game over. So there's only 1 on site, and it is Bill. Oishi, though, looking to try and find Revolt. We know the history that they have. Is Oishi going to find the timing? Yes! Oishi able to get 1 down, but Gage with that Guardian able to take 1 back here. Luckily for Bill, the wall did save him. The blind is down, though. Oishi trying to find more, but Gage with 2. There's the Extreme X Factor finding more. But look at Chris Hansen able to take care of Bill there, making it a 3v2 with only 5 people alive. And Gage with 3! Trying to find more, and Skedaddle ends things off. Money Up Syndrome down with the fastest win in league history. We will see you guys for game number 2.
Ben was making